headed to San Antonio. My brother is graduating from the Air Force basic training. But I might stop through. Last night I stopped at a friend's place. And then today I might go to Austin. San Antonio. Nice. I definitely want to try Mexican food out here. Everyone says it's always better in Texas, so I definitely want to try some Mexican food here. I went live a little bit yesterday, but it was just constantly raining. And then I was like, oh, I'll go live later. It just rained all day. It was like crazy rain. But I did record some of the raining. And I figured I'll put a little video together for it might be 10-15 minutes long of just heavy rain, heavy to light. Very relaxing, which isn't good when you're driving, but no, I'm not home. I won't be home until probably Saturday night, maybe Sunday. If you want to drop something off, I'll message you, Mindy, like I say down here. I'll message you. Cybertruck. Dirty Cybertruck. So it doesn't go. Oh wow, we're gonna get some traffic up here. It's very dirty, like sandy almost. But I figured since it's a nice day, I'd go live for a little while, just kind of driving through. I'll stop the video and it'll probably be 10-15 minutes, just because there's a lot of traffic coming up, and I figured go live for a little while, short time, but Waco Street. Realizing that the highway goes kind of by all the buildings. It's like north of all the buildings. Yeah, I'm on I-10. I'm trying to go downtown. Yesterday I drove from Villages to just north of Lake Charles, Louisiana. I stopped along the way at a couple different places, so it took me. I got to my friend's place at 5:30 in the morning. I stopped in Mobile for a little while. Okay, so you can see the city at least. I thought I was going to go straight across the top of it. Like, oh, well, I'm not really going to see much of the city, but at least you can see a little bit. Maybe zoom in. Don't zoom in too much. I'm trying to go downtown. It says there's a lot of traffic right up here. Yeah, there is. Okay. Well, I thought that it was going to take a little bit longer to get to the traffic. There's a lot of construction from Beaumont going towards Houston. There was just a whole lot of traffic. I hear an ambulance though, so there might be an accident. But yeah, I've heard Houston has some of the worst traffic. It's LA and Atlanta for me. Those are the worst I've been in. I've been through Houston once or twice, but I don't remember. It's not like memorable to me. It's more so driving through, which is it's whatever. But this could just be from an accident. You can get that anywhere. St. Arnold Brewing Company. There's a brewery right there. To the right. The brewery is like that building right there. NASA area Southside. Oh, that's cool. It's a cool job. Now it's in the merging lane. Like at least one more mile of this, but at this speed of 6-7 miles an hour. 15 minutes. I think tomorrow I'm going to look up to see if there's a discount tire in San Antonio. I'm going to need a tire rotation. A fruitcake factory. I'm not big on fruitcake. When I went to Jamaica last week, I bought the Tortuga rum cake. I wish I would have bought the one I tried because they had like free samples, like sealed little packets. It wasn't like sitting out because that would have been a no for me. But I had the banana one. That was so good. I ended up buying the original, and it's good, but the banana was just so much better. My buddy gave me a little piece of the chocolate one. The chocolate's alright, it was almost too dry. Not big, it was almost like cake, and I don't like, I mean, it is rum cake, but it just tasted like regular cake, and I'm just not big on chocolate cake. Or cake in general, really, unless it's like pound cake or this Tortuga stuff. I couldn't find the banana as like the little packets. They were like sold out. All they had was like the full big pieces of it, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I just wanted like the little bites. But it was really good. Galveston. Yeah, so if I go somewhere and I see rum cake and I see banana, I'm most likely going to buy it. Well, it's nice to see some tall buildings. Living in the villages, you don't see them very often, and going to Orlando, there's not really taller buildings there. There is, but not this tall. I wouldn't even call them skyscrapers. I wouldn't even call these really necessarily skyscrapers. There's a couple in there, but New York was cool. I like to see all the taller skyscrapers. Yeah, I saw your photo at Epcot. I feel like Epcot's always busy though. I feel like that's one of the busier parks, at least for adults, because the drinking and the food and everything. And then I would say Magic Kingdom for the kids. So maybe there's not an accident. It's just like all these lanes are going different places, but you have one lane for each thing. Like, that seems kind of wild. There's 2 lanes here. Yeah. And you're spending so much for it. Different things. But I think they should, try to accommodate for everybody. Different people that don't eat pork. And, I mean, they probably do. Orangeburg. Oh, yeah, though. I don't remember the Orangeburg's name, if it has a name. $768 more miles till the end of the state, but I'm not going that far, so. Yeah, I don't have a pass anymore, though, so. Oh, I am not staying on I-10 anymore. Where am I? Because I'm going to go to Austin before I go to San Antonio. Oh. So, okay. I need to charge for a little bit longer. I'm looking at my map here. Okay, there's other chargers along the route. Staying on I-10 for now, and then I'm getting on 290. Yeah, that's what I hear. That's one of the reasons why I want to go to Austin. I've wanted to go to Austin for like probably 10 or 15 years now. I would like to drive by the Tesla there. That's where this car was made. Get it. There's a cop ahead. There's no shot that we're gonna be speeding. I was thinking, since my Airbnb that I got, because Airbnbs are so cheap in Texas, I've realized. So I got one for two nights starting tomorrow night in San Antonio, and I think it was like $180 or $160 or something for the 2 nights. I was thinking about getting one in Austin tonight. The one I saw, it was gonna be like $80 for the night. I was like, oh. But it was like, oh, you have 11 hours to book. I was like, all right, I'll figure it out once I get there. Like, because I'm going to go to a cigar lounge there, and then I'm going to find some food there, and then I'll be like, okay, do I want to either book an extra night onto my already Airbnb, but it's like an hour and 40 minutes or something from Austin to San Antonio, or do I just want to crash in Austin tonight and then head out in the morning to San Antonio? I'm not sure yet. I got to meet up with my sister-in-law tomorrow to get my ticket to be able to go into Lackland Air Force Base on Wednesday. And I left yesterday around 12:30. I just wanted, like, the main reason to come out here is to see my brother's graduation and everything, see all the stuff that they do for the Air Force. But also, like, I didn't want to just be here for 2 days and then turn around and go back home. So I was like, well, give me an extra day. And then I can kind of take my time going home as well. So I got a friend that lives here in Houston, but she's in Florida right now. I was like, hey, I'll be in Houston like tomorrow, and she's like, I'm on a plane to Florida. And I was like, oh, great. Yeah, definitely. And I met this guy at a supercharging station. He had an Air Force jacket. And I rolled down the window. I was like, oh, thank you for your service. And I was like, I'm actually on my way to Lackland Air Force Base right now. So he gave me this. I was telling him about my brother. So he gave me this challenge coin to give to my brother. I don't remember. He, like someone explained. He didn't explain it. He's like he'll know what to do with it, or someone will explain it to him. But someone explained it to me a long time ago, but I don't really remember what the point of the challenge coins are. So if you know, I'm open, all open ears on that. Because my cousin's in the Air Force as well, and I think he explained it to me like 5-10 years ago. I can barely hold on to information that long. I know it's an easy Google question too. I just, whenever I'm free, I don't think about it. It's like when I'm driving, I look down, I'm like, oh, what is that again? What's that do? I'm so glad I have this little refrigerator in the back of my car, because I brought protein drinks with me. So that's what I just had a little while ago. And then I brought protein powder as well, but I forgot a shaker cup, so I'll have to buy a shaker cup or something similar. I mean, if I just go to like Walgreens or something, they're $3. I have a bunch of them at home just to save money on eating out, but I definitely do want to get, if I'm in Austin, I definitely want to get some kind of dinner. But I mean, like for breakfast and lunch, because I rarely eat breakfast anyways. But for lunch, I like to have a protein shake and have a real meal at the end of the day. Yeah, I saw there was a tornado warning. I got a notification on my phone that the Villages was under a tornado warning this morning. That's wild. I drove through some crazy storms yesterday. Like, it was downpouring, and then one area it was like barely raining, but then the gusts like shifted my car over, and I was like, whoa, hold on a second. And I was like, well, it's way windier than I thought. It was like a big gust of wind, just like moved me from one side of the lane to the other side. I'm like, okay. So I was like, it was wet too, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna slow down, really grip the steering wheel, and I wasn't going crazy fast or anything. It was just totally didn't expect it.
Overspeed.
crazy. Well, we don't get in the villages. There's no tornado sirens. Now, surrounding towns might have a siren, but in the villages, we don't have any sirens. I got a notification from my weather app. That's probably what you're talking about, the alert from your weather app. I slept through it as well. I saw it later. I was like, oh, tornado warning. So what time? And then I saw it was 9 a.m. and I saw it at like 11 a.m. because I slept today. Is this where I need to be? I think so. I saw it today at from like 6:30 until like 11. The tornado stuff was in the villages, like tornado sirens, but there was a tornado in Orlando, Mindy was saying. And where I'm at, I'm in Houston. Latin dance class, huh? Sounds fun. Yeah, going west. Now I'm on 610 north. Yeah, 290 west. I'm guessing. Are you in a car surrounding me? Around me? Conditionally accepted? I always forget that my car is wrapped. Southwest side. Highway 45. I don't know what that is. I'm just going. I'm on my way to Austin, and then I might end up staying in Austin tonight, and then go to San Antonio tomorrow. This guy going 40 miles an hour. Currently going northwest. Okay. I was gonna say it definitely seems like a newer ramp.
Overspeed.
It seems really nice. yeah, it's 3 o'clock. I didn't even think about that. I got stuck in a little bit of traffic, but yeah, give it a little bit of time. I'm sure this will be super backed up. Looking at I'm stopping in Waller. Yeah, stop in Waller to charge. Originally, I was going to say to stop in Houston, and I was like, so I just charged a little bit longer in Beaumont. I usually I have it set where I just charge for a shorter amount of time. You don't go as far, but they're like quick charges, and then you go, you get out your car, charge, go to the bathroom, get something to eat, or get something to drink, something like that. And then by the time you get back to your car, you only have like a couple minutes, and then you can go. Instead of sitting there for like charging all the way up to 100% or whatever, I usually just charge up to like 60 or 80 and then hit the road again. It kind of feels like it breaks up the trip a little bit when you're not constantly charging and driving a long period of time. It's more stops, but that's alright because I just drank that protein shake. Picked up a Coke Zero earlier, so kind of have to use the bathroom. There's a lot of charging stations. That's what I was just about to look up. I was like, it shows there's like 21 available spots there. 21 of 28. So I'm gonna guess it's a Buc-ee's. And that's why I went to. I think it is. Yeah, it's a Buc-ee's. Cool, because I like Buc-ee's. I can walk around the store a little bit. Get some steps in. Just sitting in the car so much is like my hips hurt like for the first like 4 minutes, but then I'm walking pretty normal. My last Buc-ee's I stopped at was in Alabama. You could charge at that time. The one that I charged at was in Alabama. It's like Robertsdale or Robertstone. St. Houston Tollway. There's Tesla charging stations there. I remember that place. My mom and I stopped there to charge. And we were in there, and there was a lady that came up to my mom and asked her, like, "Are you Melody Lane?" She was like, "Yeah." She was sort of like shy. That's one thing people don't realize how shy my mom was. She was really good behind the camera, but in person she was super shy. Okay. That could have all been avoided if you just got in the right lane and went. There was no need to. Alright. People crack me up. And it's funny. There you go. The left lane's open now. You can go to the left lane. Nope. Silly drivers.
Overspeed.
It's not going anywhere any faster. I'm used to seeing that, like in Florida. There's a lot of that, driving like that. Yeah, that's where we are, Jones Road. I was waiting until I saw it. I was like, I don't know where Jones Road is, but there it is. It's probably because there's so many lanes. Minus the exit lane, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, it's like Atlanta. Atlanta has 7. Or 8. They definitely have the room for it here, though. I wish they'd hurry up and get done with the turnpike, the widening of the turnpike. Mindy, if you're still in here, stay left, okay. The widening of the turnpike, that goes all the way down towards like West Palm Beach. Because when I was driving down there for my cruise, it was all just wild. Hey, Mr. Truck. It was construction all the way down the turnpike. Saw earlier, probably 20 miles outside of Houston, there's a lot of police trucks here. Sorry about that. And then I was like, is that a Jeep? They had like a Jeep Wrangler truck as a police car. I was like, okay, interesting. It's 73 degrees right now. Definitely warmer than yesterday. Yesterday, when I was driving, as soon as I got onto the Panhandle, it was like 40 degrees, like 45 degrees. I was like, what in the world? I'm wearing shorts. I had to get my hoodie out of the back. What does DPS stand for? Like, I know what it is, but like DPS. We use like the acronyms for a lot of things, and I forget what. Okay, Texas Troopers. I hate being behind these trucks. There's rocks flying and hitting my window. Okay. Sounds a lot better than public safety. DPS just sounds more professional. I wish I called myself the TPS when I worked at the college, because I worked for public safety, security, and public safety. DPS sounds way better. And it's not what I thought it was. Deportation. Nice speed trap, good to know. Slow down a little bit. If they run radar, I'm alright, but if it's when they use laser, they get me. I'm going 9 over right now. You seem to know the area. Do you live out here? Okay. Full radar. Where is the police at? He might be on the other side or next to the street. Right in front of me is that white SUV up there on the right. Eldridge or 20 years, okay.
Over speed.
there. That's the smallest Buc-ee's I've ever seen. That Buc-ee's was tiny. It was like the size of a normal gas station. Sounds like a union thing. 362 IIRC. Was a baby Buc-ee's. All I saw was the car wash, and I turned my head, and I'm like, what? Little tiny Buc-ee's. Yeah, I was gonna. They do look like new shopping centers. HEB. Ooh, what a burger! Chick-fil-A, Rooms to Go, Chipotle, Kava. You guys ever had Kava? It's very like muddy water. I don't really get the point of it. I went somewhere and I thought it was a smoothie bar. Well, I thought it was a brewery. And they're like, oh no, we don't serve alcohol. We're a Kava brewery. And I was like, what is Kava? And they're like, we have a newcomer. And they all get loud and I'm like, what's happening? They're like, okay, I'll do the first one with you and I'll pay for it. I was like, okay. So they gave me this wooden bowl with what looked to be muddy water. And they're like, okay. And as I took it, everybody in the restaurant just like, they're like, Kava, Kava. And I'm like, what is happening? I was like, this is the weirdest thing ever. That was down in Cape Coral. Sweet Green. I'm not sure what that one is. No, the Kava I'm thinking might be different than the Kava that was back there. It was Kava. That one was Cava. I don't know, it could all be the same. Oh, there's like fire or something over here. I can't turn the thing. It's just like a big cloud of smoke. What is Kava? Let me see if I can. Big cloud of smoke over there.
K, band.
Oh, okay. Yeah, totally different thing. I do like Mediterranean food though. There's a, I don't remember the name of it. I have a screenshot on my phone somewhere. Venezuelan restaurant I really want to try in Orlando. Good to know. I will slow down my autopilot to 74. Seems like they're part of the construction thing now. Beck. It's a hard word to say. Beck. B-A-D-T-K-E. There's too many consonants in a row. Radar's already going off again. Bookies. Yeah, it's I got 5.6 miles. That's all I'm at the Buc-ee's. Yeah, that's what it says, 5 miles. Until my exit, at least. So it's Fields Store Road. Nice Mercedes. Definitely a lot longer of a video than I thought it was going to be. Prairie View. No, wait. I already remember this. It says Field Store Road. It's a fancy pillar to put your sign on. Oh, nice. There's a pond to the right where I'm at right now.
Overspeed.
Oh, okay. In Illinois, there's 294 that goes around Chicago, and it's a toll road. And they said that the toll road was only going to be a toll road while it was being built. Well, it's been done being built since like '09, I think it was. So it was like 18 when it was done, and yeah, it's still they're still charging you. I was like, they're never gonna take that away. They're like, oh, well, this is bringing in a lot of money. Let's just keep this here. the slower I go, the better. So sometimes I'll just go like, if I'm really not in a hurry, I'll go like 65 miles an hour, because you get so much farther. The nice thing with me is I'm never in a hurry, so it's like, realistically, like, when weather's good and you're going like 65, you're on a full charge to getting down to a low charge, you might be able to get like 225. If I go 50, 55, if I'm just on a highway, that's when you're looking at getting, what they call for, which is like, what is it, like 290, 300 miles. But realistically, if I'm going 70, 75, or 75, 80, I'm looking at getting like 160 miles, 170 miles. But it is, when it comes down to it, it is still technically cheaper than gas, because it's so much cheaper to charge. This is one thing that I hate about this, is they put all the chargers so far away from the entrance. I have to walk across the parking lot to get there. These are fast chargers. These are really, like, I will, before we get out here, I'll explain a little bit more. Okay. So, century mode, charging. Okay, so my last place of charge it cost me $13.84, and that was in Beaumont. See, I've gone 123 miles. I used 41 kilowatt hours, so I think I was at 41, so that would put me at 50. 41, so 20, 60% battery. Because is that right? No, it's not percentage. 41 kilowatt hours. Math. Okay, so for 100% is 75 kilowatt hours. So I think I might have been at 80% charge. So in 60%, I went 123 miles. But the watt per mile changes a lot. But 1384. And then let me see how much charging is at this location. It's 33 cents per kilowatt hour. So you times 33, if I was at 0 to 100%, you times 33 cents by 75, and that's what a full charge would cost. But I'm at 19, and I'm only going to charge up to 80%, so I'm not sure what that would be. But it is cheaper here in Texas than it is in Florida. It's usually, they've gone up, it's like between 36 and 38 cents per charge in Florida. But I am gonna go ahead and plug in the car. It's so bright. Come on. Once the light turns green, turn green. There we go. Now we're charging. Alright. Later, guys. Yeah, 500 miles to a tank, but with today's gas money, that's going to cost you 75, 80 bucks to constantly fill up. So I've had the Tesla since 2021, but my mom had one in 2018, so I've been driving them for a while. I can't be in the car for 500 miles Like my doctor, I had a blood clot when I was younger. So my doctor said 3 hours max. So that works out for me anyways. I'm only in the car for max 3 hours, 3.5 hours before I have to pull over and charge. So, but, all right, I'm gonna walk into Buc-ee's. See you guys.